The book, titled The Alcazar of Post-Colonial Culture and its Relationship with the Europeans since 1400 AD, critically examines the relationship between the Benin Kingdom and the Europeans during the period of early contact to the time when Benin was colonized by Britain in 1897. It analyzes how the systems introduced to Benin by the colonists redefined and shaped the political, economic, social, and cultural structures of Benin and its people. The first session of the book launch was held in Toronto. This second session of the book launch took place in California via Zoom. Among notable guest speakers who attended its launch via Zoom was the former member of the House of Representatives of Nigeria and chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, former APC chairman Edo State, Anselm Ojezwa, former Commissioner for Arts, Culture and Diaspora Affairs, Edo State, Osaze Osemige, amongst others. All harped on the importance of imbibing the norms and values of tradition, noting that knowing the history of one's culture helps to understand the present and the future.
And I also believe that this is a book that should be in all our schools as a history book, since history is back in the school. So thank you very much, Sister Nekwe, for putting this together.
It's us telling our own story through the voice, through the mind, through the intellect of our most delightful and honorable and hardworking sister, Sister Nekwe Obasogie. We salute you, my sister, for putting this together, which is heavily researched.
Don't forget now, anybody doing any PhD work in any Benin history, your book become a source.
Absolutely.
So you started them on a journey. So I say to you, I'm thankful.
And as a matter of fact, the peculiar nature of the Benin culture and tradition, which has been preserved over the centuries, is something that any Edo man should be very proud of. And that is the reason why some of us decided that we have to associate with what has just been done.
If not for people like you and people like her, I don't think that a lot of people like me from other generations who are not born directly from Africa would have a chance of knowing our history. And I can tell you one thing, the history of Benin, the history of Edo State, it is, you can't talk about Africa and not mention the Benin Kingdom. It's impossible. I think it's an abomination. You cannot talk about it.
Now, this book that has been written to document things about our history, it's very, very important. A lot of people have said here today, if you don't know where you're coming from, you do not know where you are headed. This is something that will give us that pathway. And our spoken language must not go into extinction. So something like this will continue to put us in that pathway, will continue to give us that identity. And I must commend the courage of our sister and the effort that has been put in to writing this book. So if we say we are Benin people, we should be proud speakers of the Benin language.
The book's author, Nekwe Obasogie, is an indigene of the Benin Kingdom, who is popularly known for promoting the Benin cultural heritage in Nigeria and the diaspora. She appreciates all participants for their encouragement and support.
I would like to say thank you all. I can't thank you all enough as you continue to support me. I appreciate everyone. For all my friends in Canada, my family members in Canada, I will say thank you. Merci beaucoup. For all my friends here in America, family members, I will say thank you. Gracias. Oh my God. I'm so grateful. So thankful for
Nekwe Obasogie proudly asserts that the Benin culture is one of the most important and richest of all cultures in Africa and the world at large, and as a result of that takes the bold initiative of promoting and showcasing the rich, much talked about Benin cultural heritage to the rest of the world. Ese Ogene, Akborono, AIT News, Benin.